Hello friends, here is video number 2. This one is going to be super quick. I love these problems. They're fast. In fact, some of you will be able to do them in your head and not have to waste your time with the Xbox once you see the pattern. Okay, factoring with a ghost term. These are super easy. All right, let's go. Remember when we first introduced polynomials way back, it feels like 10 years ago. Oh my goodness. Time flies extra slow when you're at the house. Okay, anyways, factoring with a ghost term. Remember that your polynomials, let me put a polynomial over here. Let me just invent one. In general, your polynomials go from highest degree to lowest degree. Do you guys remember that? And the degree of each term is the exponent of that term. So 3, 2, 1, and 0, right? There's no, your x kind of disappeared. There's no degree there. Okay, degree of 0. That is what your polynomials generally do. But sometimes your polynomials will skip a term. Which degree got skipped here? Which degree got skipped? I went from 3 to 1. Which degree got skipped? Yes, the degree of 2 got skipped. So if we wanted to write it out with our ghost term, and we were doing that for polynomial division, if you remember, we'd put a ghost term there. Do you remember that? Good. We're about to use that skill. And then we turn it into an Xbox problem, and we're done. Easy as that, okay? So look for problem 1. I went from a degree of 2 to a degree of what? 0. Which degree got skipped? What's between 2 and 0? 1. All right, so we're going to rewrite this polynomial like so. And then we'll do our Xbox. And busy little me writing over here. I got no more room for my Xbox. Okay, let's do it. So X. First term in the first box. Last term in the last box. To the X. This is a 1. Our A times our C is 1 times negative 16. First times last up here. Middle term down below. Now, think of all the ways you can think of to make 16 by multiplication. 1 times 16, 2 times 8, 4 times 4. Which of these has a sum or difference of 0? Sum or difference of 0? Nope. Add them, take them away, 0? Nope. Add them, nope. Take away, aha. If I do 4, take away 4, does that give me 0? Yes. If I do 4 times negative 4, does that give me negative 16? Absolutely. So we found them. Put them here. Don't care which order. With X's. That I do care about, okay? Put them with X's. And then do your GCF thing as normal. Bottom. What's the GCF of that row? 4, and the box closest to me is negative, negative 4. Okay, here, top, x squared, 4x. First column, second column. Final answer? Done. Okay, let's do another one. Now, ideally, I would have started that problem asking you this question. Does our problem have a GCF? Because if it does, we have to factor that out first. And by that I mean, remember the notes I gave you in the last video? Where we sometimes have to factor out a GCF first and then scratch it out and forget about it until the end? Fortunately, I don't believe that I did that on any of these, but just beware for the future should I throw you a curveball. Okay, so next problem. Do I have a ghost term? Yes, I do. Let's rewrite. 4x squared plus 0x minus 25. Okay, now, this is getting a little messy, so let me create some room here. Okay, here we are. Now let's do our Xbox. First term in the first box, last term in the last box. Give me, let's what goes up top? First times last, A times C. 4 times negative 25 is negative 100. 0 down below. Okay? Give me all the ways you could think of to make 100 by multiplication. 1 times 100, 2 times 50, 4 times 25, 5 times 20, 10 times 10. Do I have them all? I think so. Which of these has a sum or difference of 0? Nope, nope, nope. If I add these or take them away, nope. Yep. If I take these away, I get what? 0. If I multiply them together, I get what? 100. There it is. Okay? So 10x, and over here, negative 10x. And we start pulling out our GCF to find the original binomial. Bottom. I think they have a negative 5 in common. Negative because the box closest to me is negative. Here, 2x. First column. What is the GCF of my first column? They can both be divided by 2 and an x as well. And then here, they both can be divided once again by 5, no x's. Okay, so my final answer there it is. Do you need one more example? Why am I asking questions? I'm so lonely. Moving on, here we go. Example 3. This is your last example. Feel free to rewind and watch as many times as you need to in order to get it. Example 3. Do I need to do example 3 or is that too easy? Yeah, they're all easy, okay? Let's do example 3, why not? Here we go. Ghost term, write it in there. X box. First term, first box. Last term, last box. Multiply the first number, the first coefficient, the leading coefficient, by the last constant. 1 times negative 81. Bottom, boom. Think of all the ways to make 81 by multiplication. Oh my Lord. It's gonna be 3 times some junk. Some other junk times some junk. But I already know the answer. It is going to be 9. Here they are. You got them? For a lot of people, this part is the hardest, where they have to think of all the combinations. And many people forget the most obvious combination for each problem, so don't forget the most obvious combination. All right, so which of these has a sum or difference of 0? You guessed it. Have you started noticing a pattern in these problems? I hope so. Okay, 9y and negative 9y. And let's start pulling out our GCFs. GCF of the bottom row, what can I divide 9 and 81 by? 9. And the box closest to where I wrote that is negative. Boom. First row, what can I divide both of these by? What do they have in common? Lowest power of y. First column, same thing, lowest power of y. Second column, another 9 and 81 situation. 9. Box closest to me is positive this time. So my final answer is going to be as follows. I hope you guys understand that, and it is your job to complete factoring week 2 for pre-AP. Good luck.